is Sunday. It is December. I don't have my Advent anymore to tell me what the date is. Tomorrow's Kristi's birthday, so that means it is December 27th, because Kristi is December 28th. I hope you are all well. I hope you are recovering. If you needed to, I hope you're having a nice, wonderful Sunday. Oh, it's a bright and sunny day today. Yesterday was very cold here, so it's probably cold, I'm guessing. The high yesterday was like 29 or something, which is -2 or 3 Celsius. I hardly did any, well, I only knit on my wrap yesterday. I started it, I knit it, I got it way further than I ever did on any of my other attempts, and I'm going to show it to you, because you know, this is a knitting channel. I know it's easy to forget that. I'm Barbara, by the way. Did I say that? We're back to CoronaVlog, even though it still looks like Vlogmas. So I told you yesterday I was on attempt number 7 to start this. Well, when I did the first 6 attempts, I was a brand new knitter, and this is an intermediate project. And I think once you get it started, it's not too bad. See the subtle differences in that those colors? That's causing me some issues. But otherwise, I'm well on my way. I'll show you. Well, not that far on my way, to tell you the truth. It feels like I should be a lot further. But here is the start of my wrap. So I'm feeling good about my intarsia. I have to have a stitch marker here to indicate the change of color. You wouldn't think I would need to, but I do. It looks pretty obvious on the camera, and it looks obvious to me in the sunlight and everything, but when I'm sitting in my chair, I have had to take out several rows of knitting because I knit with the wrong color. You know, with it, so it's intarsia, so I'm wrapping it, and then if I'm grabbing the wrong color to go next, so it's looking a little raggedy along the color change. But I'm not changing, I'm not going in. So this is double knit. You can see the stitches. So you go through and you slip the purl stitches with the yarn in front, and then you knit the knit stitches, and then you turn over and do the same thing. So this is this is like a tube inside. It's very soft, it's very lovely, but it isn't very wide. And I looked at the pattern. The pattern says it's supposed to be 11.5 inches, which I'm quite sure it is. But 11.5 inches isn't very wide. The scarf is only 5.5 inches. It has room for a scarf. So this wrap is going to be a wrap. It's not going to be a shawl. So I don't know how I feel about that, except that this took me all day to do this much, so it's not going to go fast, I can tell you that. But anyway, these two colors, when I'm sitting in my chair, are very hard to distinguish, especially on this, like, thickness of yarn. So I have to mark where the color change is and be careful around there. So anyway, these are my 3 colors. And it's actually, except for where the color changes are, where you have to pay attention, it's kind of meditative. I found only one spot where I made an obvious mistake, which I'm not going to go back and fix. I am not confident that I can fix double knit. And I'm not seeing it, so it's only obvious if you're looking for it, and you can find it. Oh, here it is. See there? I put the yarn, when you slip the purl stitch is supposed to slip with the yarn in front, and I obviously slipped with the yarn behind there. That's it. Just that one thing. Not fixing it. But so I enjoyed that, but that's all I did yesterday. I just sat there and I just did that. It was like one of those days. Well, I had the same kind of day the day before, but I didn't have any crafting to do with it, so I guess I'm having, you know, a post-Christmas a little bit. But I enjoyed that. I've just watched Miss Marple's and knit. That's what I did. But look what I got in my mail. So Kristi's Etsy store is up. If you have any interest in doing a temperature library, she has a cross-stitch version and she has a freehand embroidery version. Her Etsy shop is called Kristi's Corner Needle. I'll put a link to it below. Kristi's Corner was already taken and needlework took too long. So here is the cross-stitch, counted cross-stitch version. She has the black and white just so you can see the different books. Because sometimes they're going to be the same temperature 2 days in a row. So this is the cross-stitch version. She's going to be doing a pack of knickknacks too, so you can change your knickknacks if you want to. But this one is the cross-stitch one, so she has all the months charted out. She has her temperatures charted out for Mississippi and the colors that she assigned for each of the temperatures. If you're in Mississippi or want to use her colors, you can do that. And then she has the freehand embroidery version where she talks about how to transfer the pattern and DMC colors. And she talks about her colors. Anyway, I'm very excited. So I have to figure out my colors, and then she gives the pattern. I have to figure out my colors, and she gives a stitch guide, so she gives you some suggestions on the kind of stitch. And I'm going to have to do a little bit of a practice on my stitching, because I think I'm going to try the embroidery. But anyway, so there's the temperature library at Kristi's Corner Needle. The Etsy shop is called Kristi's Corner Needle, all one word, I think. And so this is roughly, she said this is roughly colored for her town. She lives in Mississippi. So I'm very excited. We're getting ready to work on this. I need to figure out my bookcase. I have to figure out my colors. I have to figure out my range. I think that my range is going to be 0 and below. This is all Fahrenheit. 0 and below, and 100 and above. And then do it in 5-degree increments, 3-degree increments. Depends on how many colors I want. 5 degrees will give me 20 colors. 22 colors. Well, I'm going to get my flosses out and lay them down and kind of put them in order. You can see orange and yellow summer. But I do want greens and purples. So I need to figure out. Maybe I need to do some research and try to figure out sort of what are the most common temperatures and, you know, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, Kristi's, I'll put a link down below if you would like to join us. Books. And I got a lovely Christmas gift from the wonderful Valerie. She sent me pattern Radvent Cardigan by Amba O'Brien. And the idea is you can make this with minis. She thought I might want to make it with Megan's minis. So you start from one end, both ends, and work in. I don't usually like to do things sideways because my row gauge is so screwy. So, you know, your row gauge matters a lot when you're doing this. But if you can try it on, I don't know. It's a cute, very cute cardigan. Very cute cardigan, batwing cardigan. So I might take a look at that and see. I have to read the pattern. I just printed out the first page so you could see it. I have to read the pattern and see what I think about that. But that is definitely a possibility because I don't want to just put them in my blanket. They're too wonderful. I want to wear them. Could make another cowl. My cowl's upstairs. So anyway, thank you, my dear, for that lovely Christmas gift. And that will be beautiful in Megan's colors. For sure. That would be beautiful. I'm going to have to do something with these, though, to tell you the truth. Although they are beautiful, you know, so I could leave them for centerpiece decoration. I don't know why not. And then just, you know, when I'm ready for the next color, come and take it out of my centerpiece. I picked a yarn for our looking forward to 2021 giveaway, where you were telling me about your resolutions, or it's amazing how many of you don't do resolutions. Me neither, although I have one. It's the same one as I had last year. So that's how meaningful. But a lot of you don't do resolutions. Well, you know, yeah, it's sort of like me doing my journaling. You know, if I make it past the end of February, it's a miracle. So I get that. But there are a lot of hopes and wishes for 2021 out there, and I am glad to hear them. And I'm hoping they all come true. And this is what I picked for the prize. So this is a sock yarn, hedgehog fibers in the color Potluck, which I imagine is possibly not repeatable. But I thought that was bright and cheerful and would bring in a bright and cheerful 2021. So leave a comment below about your hopes and dreams and aspirations for 2021, or your resolutions if you make them. And I will pick for January 2nd, I will pick with the winner of this yarn for the Welcome 2021 Good Riddance 2020. So that's what's happening here. My plan for today is I'm going to start looking for colors. I have my crafting with Kristi tonight. Here's a good place to start. I have my crafting with Kristi tonight, so we will be talking bookshelves, temperature bookshelves. It turned out, and so professionally done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then the cross stitch version, and it has all the charts for all the months. So much fun. So that's that. Doesn't look very windy out there. That would be good. It was windy at the park yesterday, and OMG, it was chilly. But we're toasty warm in the house. And I don't think we have too many plans for today. Kim left my mother-in-law last night, so she's by herself today, probably looking forward to a quiet day at home. And I'm just going to putter. I don't have any big plans. Start thinking about my colors, thinking about my temperatures now that I have something I can use. And I also need to practice my stitches. She gives suggested stitches and how to do them, so I need to work on that because I haven't done embroidery, regular embroidery, in a long time. But tomorrow I will be stitching on my map because tomorrow is Kristi's birthday and she's having a stitch along. Stitch something historic and help her celebrate her birthday. So I will be definitely doing that. So that's what my plan for tomorrow is. But today I'm just going to putter and maybe get my start working on getting my library together, picking my colors, and thinking about what I'm going to do with that project. I do have my linen ready. I picked out all I had red in there from my first attempt at the dragons, and so I took that out, so it's ready. I need to iron it and figure out how to transfer the pattern onto it. I have a package in the mail that includes some carbon paper from Kristi to help me transfer it, but I haven't gotten my package from her yet either. She hasn't gotten the one from me. It seems like the Mississippi-Pennsylvania connecting is not connecting at this moment. I didn't get any pictures from Janine, so I can't show you my other niece in her purple boxy. But one of these days, I'll nag her about it and she'll send it to me. So that's it. That's it for me. Just taking it quiet and easy before New Year's. Our New Year's plans, New Year's Eve plans are the same as they have been for a decade, which is we will probably have a bottle of champagne and some cheese and crackers and quietly ring out the old and ring in the new. We don't even put the TV on and watch the ball drop. I don't know what they're going to do this year. Probably not have a ball. I don't know. They don't want to encourage people to go stand around. I wouldn't think so. I don't know what they're going to do, but either way, we don't put the TV on. We just wait for our neighbors to make a lot of noise, and then we know. We will be glad to see 2020 go, although Dennis is Mr. Gloom and Doom and has some idea it's not going to be that different. I hope he's wrong. I really hope he's wrong. But it isn't going to be very different for a while, and we have to accept that. But I want to hear your thoughts, and this is the prize. This is the giveaway prize. So that'll brighten up your 2021. Okie doke. Thank you for joining me. I think this is like episode 275, maybe even after that. I'm not even sure anymore. I never know until I go to put it up and see what was yesterday's. We've been together a while, kids, some of us, that's for sure. So take good care of yourself. Be careful. Wear your masks. Social distance. Maybe 2021 will bring some good things for us. That would be very nice. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Please stay safe and stay sane.